80% of women eliminate men who are not 6 feet on dating apps because women are attracted to physical first. All of this data is already released, so we can't lie about what women want anymore because most relationships start online as of today in 2026, and the data says everything that women actually appreciate.
But wait. So let's talk about the women who don't have unrealistic standards. What do you think the problem is
For
there?
the 10% of y'all that might think
The
that way,
marriage.
However,
could
whatever the percentage is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the percentage. What do you think the problem is there?
They're standing too close to the hose. This is the part where you're gonna lose. You can't tell men about what men are doing when you're speaking to men about a man's thing.
Got him! Got him!
To me, I don't normally hear ladies express in general that they want a average, regular man. Most of us find contentment in actually fulfilling, our legacy, reaching our potential and where we work. Oh, shit. Y'all can't see me right now?
Nah, you went out.
Got your ass.
She came in there and unplugged the Wi-Fi on you.
Yeah, we reaching for
You on here
contentment.
talking all this shit to these people. You acting like you ain't got me in.
You came and cut my shit off.
Why don't the women believe that? You know, there's like this constant response. Like when we tell them how it is, and they're like,
Because
Oh my God.
if they acknowledge it, they would have to also acknowledge that some of them would have to acknowledge that they might be the grenade.
do you
Well-
think that's what it is? Because we tell them, like you said, you made a valid point, Trev, to use the body. It says I'm blurry again. Am I blurry,
Oh,
y'all?
you're good. You're good. Go ahead. We can hear you. You just were frozen.
We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, some guys that you guys, are open to. Yeah, majority dudes ain't out here just snatching chicks and just having their way. Like, why do women collectively think that?
Yeah.
Because you know why it is. There was a content creator. He just said, just ask a woman how many people are in the room. She's gonna underestimate it by far every time because they are completely oblivious to what's going on. They see what they see. They got the blinders on, and most men are missed. They're not even visualized. They like don't even exist as men. And it's not to their own fault. It's not to say like they're being malicious about it, but they literally don't see most men. So they don't understand that there's a whole bunch of dudes that could be doing it. So you telling me your average dude that you see swiping your groceries or opening your door, run you around in your ride share. You think these dudes is just out here slaying them? Is that what you think? You think these dudes are really out here getting it in? And you, because you had to think about it. If you wouldn't let them bag you, even the girl 3 ticks down from you is probably not going to let him bag either. And that's the consensus. So that's how they are looked at on a regular basis. So they are not afforded the opportunity to sit here and abuse women. That's just not what happens.
But Trev,
few men who can. Go ahead.
But Trev, what is the reason you think that they're having their problem?
Why those men can't obtain women? Oh, because the standards of women. Because 80% of women eliminate men who are not 6 feet on dating apps because women are attracted to physical first. All of this data is already released, so we can't lie about what women want anymore because most relationships start online as of today in 2026, and the data says everything that women actually appreciate. And it's superficial, it's money. They dig lifestyle pictures. They don't care about who's caring. They don't care about who has a good character or may raise children well. That's what your peers, maybe not you, Bo, but your peers. That's what it is. That's how women really operate. That is their mating strategy. They will sit here and try to smash a dude that they're extremely attracted to and hope for the best. Hope that he's going to actually want her after she gave the goods up already.
And they start hoping after he's pregnant.
But wait, hold on. But wait. So let's talk about the women who don't have unrealistic standards. What do you think the problem is there?
The 10% of y'all that might think
They're
that way?
married.
However,
could-
whatever the
focus
whatever the
on the
percentage is, it
minority if
doesn't
we
matter.
want to.
It doesn't matter the percentage. What do you think the problem is there?
They're standing too close to the hoes.
Oh, so
So,
it's the women.
all right.
So
No.
so
I'm not
what
saying
is it that the men are missing that the women who do not have unrealistic standards? What is the problem then?
The discernment
Okay,
to figure out who's a hoe and who's not based on the fact
Right.
that these good women are still standing by gaggles of bitches.
So no, because these
No,
women
so,
would
Bo,
not be. These women that I'm
I
talking
got you
about
on
would
that.
not be. Right.
I got you on that, Bo. So, yeah, Willie mentioned the great word discernment, and men are at fault for this for sure because the teeny tiny amount of people that can do it within the top 15% or so, they absolutely abuse that power. Men, and I don't know what you're going to do to stop it. I tell men stop doing that, but what are they going to do? If women continue to afford them those opportunities time and time again, if they can have unlimited kitty, it's a hard argument for me to make, right? But that's what's happening. So you as a woman, what could you do? Well, you could preserve yourself a little bit. You can vet people more. You have to understand when people are intentional and even what that looks like. When a man is intentional about you, he's trying to invest in you, right? He wants to see if you're going to
No.
allow him to leave. Go ahead. What?
The man. What is wrong with that man?
What is wrong with that
He
man?
is having a
He has
problem getting the women that do not have these unrealistic standards that are
Proximity.
not standing too
why
close
he can't
to
why he
hoes.
can't find those oh,
Yes.
you saying why he can't find those women?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, they're far and
the-
rare. And
Proximity.
a lot of men don't have
Like
the patience
Jesus
or
Christ.
discernment. They don't
Here's
have
what I'm
the
looking for.
patience or discernment
She's
to
looking
be
for some
able to
accountability
figure it out
on that.
either.
I can give
It's
it.
tough because
Men
women
are taking zero
know how to hide it
accountability.
too.
No, I'll give you the accountability piece. I got you, Trev. This is the easy part.
Good.
This proximity. They're not in proximity.
No.
Wait, stop. And I'll tell you why. They're not in proximity because they're not also willing to move around. The same thing that we tell women about, hey, if you don't have women in your city that you can date, men in your city, you should move around. Men aren't doing the same thing. And they also don't have the discernment because they're not paying attention to what good women are doing. And then again, this is the part where you're going to lose. You can't tell men about what men are doing when you're speaking to men about a man's thing. Like, we just gave you advice, and we're the ones, we're going to tell you the truth about niggas because, mind you, we don't have any incentive to lie to you. So, and then lastly, a lot of these niggas who have access they're not willing to improve enough to attract the attention of those good women.
There you go. That's what I was trying to
You
get
wanted
to.
something negative. That's what it was.
I didn't want. It's not. But no. I'm not saying that that's even. We have to be honest though. Like, I'm not looking for something negative. I'm saying that is a problem. The men who have access to women who are not problematic, who do not have unreasonable standards, who are actually looking for just an average, regular man, they are not doing the work on themselves. They have zero personality. They have nothing to offer other than I work. I'm caring. That's cool. I had a dude to care about me. I know that man loved me like so much. However, he was not doing anything to improve himself. He was a very average guy. He was he just regular. He don't do nothing. Ain't no lavish nothing. And I was okay with that. But there were a lot of things missing. He could have access. He's 6'1", he's athletic build, all of these things, but that personality was missing, depth in conversations was missing, willingness to improve or evolve was missing. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not
Evolve how though, Bo?
Say what?
Evolve how? And what?
So
Specifically.
A lot of men have arrested development. Like, you all live in the trauma, whatever pin dropped in the most traumatic area in your life, you all refuse to grow past that.
So wait,
mentally you're still there.
So then why is it, there's studies showing that most adult women don't mature past the age of 14? But
I'm talking about men right now, Willie.
I'm going to give you in that same
with
study.
you on that.
In that exact same study, it shows that most men do mature past 14. So I'm just using that to. But anyway, I'll put it in the chat in a second. But JR, can you play this video I put? This link that I put in the chat? Because what Bo did is the exact same thing this joke is about. Like, watch. I put it in the back chat. So
I just want to answer her
Melissa
first real
Ford?
quick because Bo,
yes.
Man, I was about to use that earlier.
Yes, fucking fresh.
Right
Melissa.
All right, don't worry about it.
Bo,
we
let me
good.
ask you.
Don't worry about it.
No, let us align. Let us
Because
align.
I'm really trying to have a real
reason.
conversation, and y'all are just like,
Bo.
you trying to be negative.
No,
you
no.
doing this, and you.
No,
and I'm
no,
like,
no, Bo.
I'm really trying to talk to y'all right
answer your
now. Don't worry about it.
I wanted to, Bo. Let me answer your question because you said he was attractive, right? 6'1", blah blah blah, this and that. Is that correct or no? Right. Okay. So I'm going to tell you why he would not improve or evolve. Is because one thing that I've learned about men is when they are attractive, then the more attractive a dude is, the less game he generally has. I've learned that about men because they don't need to use game. And what happens is if they are able to get women anyway, then they don't see the reason to improve because they can always just get another one. And I'm not saying that's a good thing because I do believe you should improve, evolve, or whatever, but that's kind of what you're facing. Men who are able to attract women don't generally improve as much as a man who is not as attractive for the most part.
So how is that women's? Because like
I never said it was women's fault. I said that's a man thing.
Y'all,
but that's a real
y'all
thing.
immediately started talking about women. Y'all immediately started talking about women when I was talking about all of this.
No, I didn't. Once I found out exactly what you were asking for, I'm telling you, those men just don't see the need to improve. I'm not saying that's a good thing, right? It's that individual's fault for not wanting to improve, but it's women's fault for being able to entertain a relationship with someone just because of their looks and not making sure that they had character and everything else. And that's where I've been trying to tell people, meet them where they are, because when you try to improve and evolve dudes, that's the biggest mistake. You think you can come in with a good foundation, meaning looks, something superficial, looks, height, all that shit, and then build a bear. That's one of the biggest problems that men have. They're not going to allow you to build them. They're not going to allow you to evolve them. So you're better off starting off with the foundation of a dude who has those qualities that you are more attracted to, that you found to be more important, that would make a relationship more sustainable in the first place.
Another thing I
what
would
you got to say, Bo? You got to respond?
Because they're gonna find something else wrong with what I'm saying.
You shouldn't. You can't worry about us. You and Trevor having a conversation.
No, I'm good. I'm cool.
All right. Go ahead, Freshmaker. Dr. Freshmaker.
I didn't want to seem like I was, beaten down or nothing, but a couple of things stood out, like just want an average man. For the most part, to me, I don't normally hear ladies express in general that they want an average regular man. And then to say, I want you to evolve, it's going to be a little bit contradictory there. Also, just as far as Bo's example, 6'1" and athletic is not going to be average. And if you're not going to be average looking, then it's like what Trev was saying, it's not going to be as far as his SMV and other ladies wanting him, he's not really going to need to do a whole lot more to reach his level of contentment, which would maybe for this gentleman would be other ladies wanting him and him being cool with his employment and everything like that. A part of men's goal is to find contentment. So most of us find contentment in actually fulfilling, our legacy, reaching our potential and where we work. Oh shit. Y'all can't see me right now?
Nah, you went out.
Got your ass.
True didn't hit me with his virus, man. Hold up. But we're reaching for contentment.
We can still hear you, bro, so you can finish your thought.
Yeah, we're reaching for contentment.
It kind of like she came in there and unplugged the Wi-Fi on you.
Yeah, we're reaching for
You
contentment.
on here talking all this shit to these people. You acting like you ain't got me.
You can't even cut my shit off. But yeah, we want contentment. Let me go ahead and click.
That boy got that Sony
camera.
ZV-10.
Yeah, I got the new camera. Oh,
Man, this nigga camera got GPS location in it. All right, I can't stand you, rich.
All right, let's go to the whack camera for now. But no, we want contentment and legacy, and a lot of times that can get boring. And from what I hear from my mentors, the worst thing a lady can be is bored. And so once she, gets bored with the average regular guy or even the athletic attractive guy, there's something else that needs to be fulfilled. And that may be why there's a constant want for evolution, but he's already content. So that's where you have folks at a crossroads at. I yield.
Yeah, I think that really depends on the type of woman, because when we be talking about, the women that, the good woman, or, however you want to say it, a lot of these, I ain't want to put myself in what I was trying to say, but we're boring. We like to be in the house. We like to, just be at our peace. Like, we're boring. So I think that
when you say we, you talking about most women?
Talking about the good women.
I'm talking about the good women.
You said we.
Exactly.
The good one.
Damn, you trying to tell us something we don't know?
Yeah, because I'm saying the good one, we be in the house. We don't get out. We don't do anything. That's part of why I'm single. I don't get out, so I'm not in places to mingle. I don't even grocery shop. I order my stuff. I don't get out. I need a life. I'm trying to get one. But yeah, we're boring. And we like our boringness. We like our peace, I got stuff for a reason so I can enjoy my peace and being at home.
That is one thing that I have noticed to be almost universally true, is that the good women are not going to be the exciting ones. They're not going to be the ones that's always got some shit going and want to tell you about stuff or tell you, the experience and shit. They're the ones that go to work and go home and tend to their kids and tend to their nigga. That's what makes them happy. All that extra unnecessary city girl shit, they're not really fucking with it. So she might be right.